Hey everyone, welcome back. So it's Thursday, and as you know, on Thursday we read the latest issue of Bleach. And as you all probably know by now, the news has gotten out that it's going to be this chapter and the next chapter, and that will be the end of Bleach. And I have a lot of thoughts on that, but I'm not going to get into that right now. Right now, I want to focus on the manga itself and see what's going on. But I'll just say this: it's pretty much bullshit that Bleach is ending this way, and for such a long-standing series to be, kind of just treated like garbage on the way out, I really think it's just not right. I mean, it's just wrong to do that to Bleach, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that, guys. So let's read the chapter. Let's see what's happening. I'll try and give my thoughts on it as I read it. All right, so here we go. Chapter 684, The Blade. Okay, so we're picking up where we left off last week. Ichigo had just cut Yuha in half after some mind fuckery by Aizen. Everything into that one swing. Okay. All right, so what's going on here? It looks like Ichigo and Yuwatch are eye to eye. And in the next panel, Yuwatch's face disappears, and all that is left are the black darkness. All right, so it says passable enough. Somebody. All right, so Aizen. Okay, let's see what our boy Aizen's gonna say now. Well done, responding as quickly as you did to my Kyoka Suigetsu. Suigetsu. I gotta make sure I pronounced it right. On my way here, I got this strange, familiar feeling. It was similar to the one I felt back when you had placed everyone under Kyoka Suigetsu's spell. Indeed. All right, so Ichigo kind of just improvised along with Aizen, and he was able to. They were able to work together, just on the fly without any prior, collaboration. So that's kind of cool. I released Kyoga Suigetsu before you all arrived here. Furthermore, I confirmed that it could be used to interfere with the Almighty's clairvoyant powers. Wow. All right. Yeah, and they show a flashback here. Um, it shows a flashback here of like I don't know what this is, but it's his previous encounter with you. Watch. Kyoka Suigetsu actually can can distort you watch his visions of the future, and that totally makes sense to me because you watch can see the future, but if Aizen's messing with his vision, his future sight, the future he sees isn't going to necessarily be the correct future. So I mean, it works. I think Kuba did a good job explaining that. Um, the final component was you, who was unaffected by Kyoka Suigetsu. Oh, I wonder why that is. Um, oh well, I guess so he could see the reality and he could take the correct actions in battle. All right. Who would have thought that me not showing you the release of Kyoka Suigetsu would have paid off like this? Kurosaki Ichigo. Uh oh. All right. So you obviously your watch is still alive. We see his darkness behind Aizen. Aizen is shocked. Aizen. All right. So I can't tell what happened in this next panel, but it says the next panel says Kyoka Suigetsu's effect appears to have ended. Pride, or did it just reach its limit? Say Ichigo. Right, I'm not really sure what's happening right now, guys. Did you really think something of that caliber would be enough to kill me? I don't think anyone thought that. Well, I mean, I don't think Aizen thought that. Um, like if Gerard was that difficult to kill, after being cut in half and like turned to ice, and like Lille was that tough to kill, there's no way that you watch is not at least as tough as those guys. There's just no way. But we got two chapters left. I mean, I feel like he should be further along by now. My power is the power to alter the future itself. Wow, he looks weird now, man. He's like all black. His face is totally obscured. I can even rewrite futures in which I have died. What? Okay, so that's strange. I'm not sure I understand that completely. How he can do that. All right, Ichigo rushes in again. You watch this useless, and the sword is blown out of Ichigo's hand. The Bankai, it looks in pretty bad shape too, guys. It's like got cracks and there's pieces falling off of it. Um, and it just yeah, it gets knocked away and lands in the ground a little bit away. Ichigo is trying to get it. You watch cuts him off before he can get there, and like the darkness swells. It hits Ichigo. Wow, it's a lot of darkness. It's covering like all of the Serite. It's like I'm not sure. There's like some kind of dome structure it's going around. Ichigo looks like he's in big trouble. This is the end. This world and Soul Society will, before my power, lose their form and become one. Wow, you watch he looks really sinister now. I like it. He looks like a villain, like even more than he did before. Oh my god, guys! Oh my god! All right, so this panel is actually really cool. We see you watch, and he's just like he's like the entire panel is almost entirely black, but you can make out that it's watch, and we see the Quincy arrow that Ryukin gave to Uryu coming. It is just pierced. You watch, and it's coming out, and you watch looks surprised. I mean, why would he be surprised? He can see the future, right? Uh, so he says, "What the? What is this?" And everybody's shocked. Even Ichigo. Ichigo says, "Ishida." And it says on the bottom, I heard Soken utter these words once. Okay, so maybe we'll get like a quick little thing that'll explain that whole Soken and why he left the Stern Ritter and why why the Ishidas were considered outcasts or rebels or something. Ooh, I'm kind of excited for the next page. Let's go. The silver that forms as a result of Auschwellen is referred to as still silver. And if mixed with the blood of the one who activated the Auschwellen, can for just an instant stop his powers. What? Oh my god! And look at this! Look at this shot of you watch. He's the darkness is like dissipated from him. Yeah, he for the first time in the series, he looks like I don't know what the expression fear, shock, all of that. He can't believe it. And yeah, where the arrow pierced him, it appears to be spreading some kind of I don't know what it is. It's just like some I don't know how to explain it. I'll just show the picture. But yeah, you watch. Yeah, this is wow. Now Kurosaki. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I mean, I kind of had a feeling that it would be something like this, where Uryu would create the opening with the arrow, and Ichigo would finish him off. But let's keep going. Ichigo gets a sword, and he says, "You watch says, so what? So what if you manage to stop my powers for just an instant?" And it's useless. Yeah, he looks crazy now, man. He looks like you watch this on a rant. He won't make it in time. Were you saying that? Ichigo's coming up. His sword is like in bad shape, and you watch it looks like it's too late. You watch recovered. He holds out his hand and blocks Ichigo's sword, and Ichigo's sword just shatters to pieces. That's it, man. That's the end of it. Oh my fucking god. Woo! Holy shit. Holy shit, guys. Holy fuck. Unbelievable. The whole time Kubo has trolled us. He's trolled us again, yet again. The whole time he's been fighting, that wasn't the true form of Tensa Zangetsu. Like if you look, I'll put the image up. The previous form of the Bankai was just kind of like a shell, and as it breaks away, we see the real form of Ichigo's Tensa Zangetsu, and it's just like it looks like a larger version of his original Shikai. It's like the kitchen knife looking one, but the handle is like extra is like really long, and it's just a great man. He is such a I'm going to fanboy a little bit. Kubo is by far, in my opinion, he is one of the best artists in all of manga. Man, this is just epic right here. Um, wow. All right, let's see what happens. Oh my god, Zangetsu. You watch look shocked. I see. So what I saw at that moment was a glimpse of the future. Oh, guys, we have to go way back to when he was we watched was still sleeping, and he had the vision of Ichigo showing up. Um, but it was, if you look at it again, if we go back and look at it, it was the old version of Ichigo. It was Ichigo with his original Zanpakuto, his original Tensu Zangetsu. Um, so that would explain why the dream looked different from the reality. Wow, good job, Kubo. I mean, wow, that's Kubo, man. He has his moments. I'll have to go back and find those clips to put on screen so you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm sure most of you already do, but um, I thought it was a dream that you were showing me, Hoshwald. What? Hoshwald was had something to do with Hoshwald? Wow, broken alongside Zangetsu. All right, so the last panel you watch is cut in half, and that's the end of the chapter. Epic chapter, unbelievable. And I think that might be the final blow for you watch. The series ends next week, so it pretty much has to be. I mean, all right, so we're at this chapter, and there's one more, and I suppose it could be wrapped up. I suppose that could be it, and the next chapter will just be an epilogue. Um, I'm really disappointed because there's still many questions in this series that I would like to see answered, but unfortunately, Shonen Jump's being a bunch of assholes, and we're not going to get to know those things unless somehow Kubo can get. I don't know. I don't even want to speculate there. But the chapter was epic. I mean, Kubo is killing it right now. These chapters. I mean, even though they're so compressed with everything that's happening, um, they're just fucking they're masterpieces. Well, maybe I won't go that far, but they're really excellent chapters, and yeah, he's doing a good job with the time constraints and the page constraints that he has. So I got to give it to him. Other than that, this questions about the chapter. Did Eisen get knocked out or killed? I'm not sure. I doubt he got killed. Um, the reveal of the true Tensa Sangetsu was pretty awesome, and were you coming in to create that opening was, it was perfect. A lot of people probably saw that coming, but I thought it was still executed really well. Um, the way that Eisen explained how the Kyokai Suigetsu could affect Yuachi's future sight, I think that was well done too. It makes sense to me, and yeah, I thought it was a great chapter. I thought the explanations were acceptable to me. They weren't like ass pulls or anything like that. So good job, Kubo. He's doing a great job, guys. This guy's being rushed out the door, and it's just a travesty what's happening with the end of the series, and you know, he's doing the best he can. So I thought it was a great chapter, guys. Let me know what you thought. I thought it was epic as fuck. Um, yeah, that's about all I got to say about this. Maybe I'll make another video talking about my thoughts on the whole situation with the ending of Bleach. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.